Winning an international scholarship is more like a project, a long project, like long-term project that you would have to plan out, especially if you are an undergraduate student. Now, if you are an undergraduate student in your first year, or let's say your second year, and you plan to do your master's program fully funded, especially in international universities, then you have to watch these videos because I will be giving you the strategy of how you can win international scholarship to do your master's degree or even a PhD after you've done your master's, or you can go direct from BSc to PhD. So, what do you do? First, you have to know that as you're stepping into school, if you have the plan, you know your country that you're coming from, that it's not easy to get a job. And sometimes they may require you to have an MSc degree in order to qualify or to be selected for a job interview stuff. Some may be the requirements and other requirements like that. But if you have it in your mind to do your MSc in a foreign university, then you have to start planning from your undergraduate days, where that you need to have a very good CGPA. Now, having a good CGPA is something that depends on you, how you give yourself to your academic work, how you study, and how you plan yourself. Because if you just take everything casually, I'm sure that you may not achieve your goal. But if you put your heart to it, eventually you will get what you want, and then it will place you on a very competitive level, or it will place you on one of the top levels, so that when you are applying for these MSc scholarships or PhD scholarship, like that. So what you do is in your first year, you have to plan out and look at the courses. You have 2 unit courses, 3 unit courses, and then look at all these courses. Though no course is supposed to be treated with carelessness, but look at these 3 unit courses and prioritize them, and also give priority to these 2 unit courses. Because one strategy I was told when I resumed my studies as an undergraduate in the Federal University of Technology, Mina, I was told that if you get an A in a 2 unit course and you get a C in a 3 unit course, it will greatly affect your CGPA. But if you get an A in a 3 unit course and you get a C in a 2 unit course, they will be balanced to be like you'll be in kind of middle. But no, I didn't want to settle for an for a C rather. I wanted to get A's. I just wanted all A's because that was what I had in my mind. I wanted to be placed on the first class list in my department and everything like so. I studied hard, not like I didn't have time for extracurricular activities. I did. I was in fellowships, I participated in some sport activities and social events like that, but I knew what I wanted and I planned everything. And not all dependent on me, though. I will give glory to God and thanks to God how the outcome of my results was. But you'll have to plan it, because if you get a grade or if you come out with a result that is not really good, it's not like you will not win international scholarship. You will win, but it will be very kind of difficult, and you may have you will need to have some other skills that will complement your degree. So what you do is you start planning from that your first year, more like a 5 year project for you. Now, if you are in a federal university or a technology university, and for those in state university that the study is like 4 years, you just make your plan in that throughout your undergraduate studies, you don't want to graduate with anything less than 2:1. And if it happens that you graduate with less than 2:1, then upscale yourself by learning some vital skills that when the scholarship providers ask you of, you would be able to put them forward, and that would help you to succeed. I heard of a story of a woman that had a 2-2, that graduated with 2-2 from my university, and she was 62 years old. She applied for the Chevening scholarship and she got it. So it's not really about your grade though, but the Chevening scholarship is more like a leadership oriented scholarship, and deals with networking and a whole lot of other requirements that they have. But for you as an undergraduate student planning to study abroad, planning to win scholarship, especially if your family does not have the fund to send you abroad like me, because I come from a family where it's not easy. They can't like we can't afford sending anyone abroad. But look at where a scholarship brought me to. And you also can achieve this. You can win the scholarship as well. There are thousands of scholarship available in many countries, the United Kingdom, Canada, the US, a lot of countries, even Asia, they have scholarships that you can apply for and win. But if you set your goals right in your undergraduate, focus, and then when you finish, you try to join groups. There are a lot of groups, especially on LinkedIn. You can find groups there. On Twitter, you can find a lot of groups that you can join. Even on Facebook, there are some people that share information about scholarship. So all you do is start joining this group and start learning and start building that momentum, that desire to want it. And you see, winning a scholarship is like a life changing opportunity. I never thought I would be where I am today. All the while I was in Nigeria going to work, anytime I see a plane fly above me, I'll be like, one day I'll fly the plane. One day, not fly the plane, sorry. One day I'll be in an airplane. One day I'll be in an airplane. I kept confessing it. But in order to achieve this, I needed to have the basic requirements like having a good grade, having the skill that these scholarship providers need, and everything in order to place myself in a position where I can compete with others. Mind you, it's not only you that is going to apply for any scholarship opportunity. You see, there are thousands of people applying for this scholarship. And at the end of the day, they might end up picking just 100 people or 200 people. So what do you do amidst that competition? What do? You have to have a good grade and have the necessary skills in order to be selected for this scholarship. If you want to change your life, if you want to advance yourself career wise, you need to start now. You need to start now. Don't wait for anybody to wake you. Don't wait for anybody to tell you to be serious. No, even if you have a brother that is doing well, you can't keep depending on your brother to provide your every need. You have to, at some point, provide for yourself. So, how do you do this? Is by starting now, preparing now. So, make sure that you focus well in your school and don't look at others that are flexing and maybe doing things that, oh, you feel, oh, you are left behind. No, start now, focus on yourself. Don't think of, I used to tell my I would say students, because I have some people I talk to, that forget about anything that is going on now, girlfriend, boyfriend, social media, TikTok and the rest like that, and face your school. When you finish and you start reaping from all the stress and all the work that you've put in, you'll be very glad. Thank you. And if you want to learn more about scholarships and opportunities, subscribe to the YouTube channel in order to get more insight about scholarship and career advancement opportunities and how you can upskill yourself. Thank you, and follow me so that you get more of these videos. That's it. Bye bye.